Here's Bert with your monster truck competitors. All right, thank you very much, Corbin. As we get ready to go here at the Potomac Speedway, we're going to start off by meeting your drivers here today. First up, driver on the Velociraptor from Camden, South Carolina, Preston Perez. Nice to see you, Preston. Good to have you out here today. The truck's looking beautiful, and we're ready to go here today, aren't we?
Oh yeah, man. You know, this is my third time here now. First time with the Renegade. Super pumped up to be out here.
What do you think of this place here, man? There's a lot of room out here today, but I'm looking at these first jumps here, especially when you get the racing there. They look steep out there, so you're going to do a lot of thinking on that starting line today.
Yeah, you know, you're faster when you're on the ground, not in the air, so racing, we're going to take the approach, try to keep ground speed. I like that jackrabbit out there for freestyle, get some pretty good air over there. It's going to be fun. We get to stretch our legs this week. Last week we were in a tougher spot, but we're going to have some more fun.
All right, good luck, my man. Congratulations, thank you very much. Preston Perez, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, out of Hagerstown, Maryland, Stephen Thompson and Hurricane Force. Can we get the monkey off the back this week, please?
Man, I sure hope so. You know what? We're running out of money and we're running out of parts, but that's part of racing. You know what? It was the light was all good, and that number 3 we'll have to check it out last week. But you know what? We got the spare motor in there. We got it tuned in pretty good. We're feeling confident. You know, it's a good track out here, man. We're looking good. It's the racing's gonna be fun. You know, it's gonna be a technical track. It's gonna be like Preston said. We'll get on the ground as fast as you can, hammer down, and see what happens. But you know what, man? It's all these fans out here, these Renegade fans. They come in here, spend their hard-earned money to watch what we do. Without these guys, we thank you. But you know what, man? Like I said, we're just here. We're here to put on a great show. That's what we're here to do today. And you know what? We're hoping to shake that monkey today.
Hopefully you do, man, because you've been having a lot of bad luck to start the year, and hopefully we can get that going. Again, we see the beautiful body here. You haven't been really able to show it off either, just because of all the bad luck you've been having, man.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. You know, like you said, it's racing. You know, it's parts are going to last as long as they're going to want to last, and that's unfortunately that's part of it. But you know what? We're here today, man. We're in good spirits today. We're holding our head high, and we're hoping for good days. These guys out here, man, that's what's letting us feed off the high energy and offer these guys today. I promise that this truck's going to run hard, it's going to run strong, and we're going to do our best we can today.
And I tell you what, there's a lot of racers in this world that need your attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Thompson and Hurricane Force. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he was your overall event winner last week in Clearwood, Virginia for the 15th anniversary of Stinger Unleashed. It is CJ Ratu. Last week in Clearwood, and you probably got on the nose last week when you were able to.
Yeah, the first week we were trying to just get through. I'm still learning this truck, so as much as I like to go out and go crazy, I'm trying to just calm myself down a little bit, feel the truck down. We had a lot of engine issues this week. We actually pulled the motor out of the truck, had to put some bearings in it, so we got everything buttoned back up. Should be good. We're still working on it a little bit earlier, but I'm excited. This is one of the bigger tracks we get to be on all year, so I'm really excited to see what the truck can do.
You know, it is big, but also there's some points where it's really tight out here. You look down here in the shutdown area on the other side of the racing lane down there. You got the walls on the inside here, so it's going to be a little bit of a thinking track too, not only for racing, but also for freestyle and best trip.
Well, the truck does whatever it wants to begin with, so as long as you're holding the steering wheel straight, you'll probably be all right.
That's all that counts, man. Good luck today. CJ Ratu, ladies and gentlemen, it's Stinger Unleashed. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, another Maryland boy, also out of Hagerstown, Maryland, RJ Turner and the War Wizard. RJ, great to have you out here, my friend. A beautiful day out here, beautiful looking truck on the War Wizard. Man, you got that funny car body looking great out here.
Yeah, we made a bunch of different changes out there this year. Whole different shock setup, different speed. Try to change it up every year. You know, we're just excited to be here, hometown. You know, we're starting our close to home tour. You know, instead of having to travel 30 hours out to Texas or something like that. You know, this is nice going. Friday night, Saturday out to Friday, next Saturday night.
Can't beat that, man. Being this close to home, like 2 hours, you can beat that. Especially in a big motorsports area like Hagerstown, but you guys have a track racing out there. What do you think it is out here today? I mean, like we said, there's also one night, some bearings, and like I said, that starting line has been a lot of trickiness out there when it comes to
late start lined up is going to definitely make it or break it for you. And I'm not sure what our setup's going to do for something like that, or we're just going to wing it and make some adjustments as we go on through the show.
All right, buddy, good luck today. Ladies and gentlemen, RJ Johnson and War Wizard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have one of the most beautiful trucks on the circuit out of Liberty City, Texas, Preston Collins and Jurassic Attack. Nice to have you out here, man. Can you keep the nose on for the first show today, maybe?
Yeah, we're going to try. Our vote of the mount's pretty good, and we'll see if it stays on.
Absolutely, but I tell you what, it shows how hard you run the truck. No matter first show, last show of the weekend, you're always going to be running it hard out here. And like we've been talking with everyone, and really stretch your legs out here today.
Yeah, it's about this one. It's not about us, what we do out here. We run these trucks hard for you guys, because that's what you guys get paid to see, and that's what we get paid to do. So we're going to come out here and run go hard and see what happens.
All right, well, good luck today. Preston Collins, ladies and gentlemen, at Jurassic Attack. One of our announcers. I'm not going to name names, but it wasn't me. So, can you redeem yourself here today?
I think so. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to call him out anyway. Corbin, you should have called me winner of donuts last weekend, but I'll go ahead and let it go. We'll try to win it again this weekend. Although I got some stiff competition out here. Running with these guys is just absolutely phenomenal. This is the first time this year I've gotten to run with RJ and the War Wizard, so we're going to see what he's got prepared for us as well.
Let's see what you got today. Good luck today, my friend. Cliff Bowell, ladies and gentlemen, the Virginia Giant. Those are your 6 drivers for the Renegade Tour here today, presented by Stevenson, JCB, Corbin. Let's get ready, buddy.
What's up, McKinnisville?
Hold up, Corbin. Hold up, Corbin. I'm going to change this up just a little bit. How about, instead of what's up, Corbin, how about we say happy birthday, Corbin? And today is his birthday. So everyone on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, thanks guys, I appreciate it. You know something? I'm from Rochester, New York, but there is no place I would rather spend my 25th birthday than right here at the Potomac Speedway with all you awesome fans here. How about it? McKinnisville, I got a question for you. You guys ready to have some fun out here or what? Oh, wait. My buddy Cliff is right there. We got some drivers out there. They can hear you right now. They have their helmets off. They want to know, are you ready to have some fun today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, welcome to Renegade Monster Trucks. Welcome to the home of the High Banks, beautiful Potomac Speedway. We're going to have some fun out here today. My name is Ken Stover Early, Mr. Bert Wojcik here with me, our pit reporter for today. We're going to have some fun out here, ladies and gentlemen. What we do is we have 6 monster trucks sitting right there. There's going to be 4 different competitions for our monster trucks today, and check this out. 3 of those 4 are going to be scored and judged by you, the Renegade Monster Truck fans. And here's how this is going to work, ladies and gentlemen. After each one of these competitions is over, we're going to run each one of these monster trucks, and based off of your noise and your applause that you make for that truck, that determines who gets the win here today. So, our first competition is going to be our 2-wheel skills competition. Who wants to see a monster truck 2-wheel skills competition? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is each driver that comes out here is going to get 2 chances to give it their best two-wheel tricks on the track. And what kind of tricks can we expect? Well, we can see stuff like wheelies, stoppies, bicycles, moonwalks, poppers, you name it. These drivers can do it. We got the boys running their trucks right now. The Prestons, as I like to call them, Team Throttle Monster. These guys can do anything and everything in these monster trucks. Now, that's the two-wheel skills competition here. And again, it's going to be you guys determining who gets the win here today. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this track that we're standing on right now, it's not known for two-wheel skills. It's known for some racing. How many folks are ready to see some monster truck racing? Well, Bert, you're the racetrack announcer. Tell us about what we got out here. This is side-by-side racing out here, right?
Side-by-side drag racing here today, Corbin. Beautiful track here, a lot of room to go. You're going to start down here off of turn number 4. 2 lanes here, one in the pit lane, one in the infield. Come over the first jump. It's very steep, so you're really going to take your time going over that first jump. Get the truck to settle down that area between the 2 jumps we call no man's land. That's where you really make the horsepower, and then you're going to send it over the final jump there. And then you got to tippy-toe it a little bit here, Corbin, because you have the walls on the left or right of you if you're in the near lane, in the black lane, but on the far lane, the blue lane, you got that Jersey barrier out there, and you got to watch yourself when you land out there. As CJ Ratu said earlier, the truck's going to do what it's wanting. You just got to kind of hold it straight.
Absolutely, and here's the cool thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to race them 2 at a time. 2 down straightaway here, as Bert was saying. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 6 monster trucks in round 1 and eliminate them down to 3 trucks. Now, I know what you're thinking, Corbin, there's 3 monster trucks out here, dude. How the heck do we get a semifinals bracket? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a fast loser. Here's what that means. The truck that was the fastest out of the other 3 trucks that lost in round 1 will get a second chance, if you will, at being crowned our racing winner. That truck that had the fastest time out of the other trucks that lost will be brought back as our 4th contender in our semifinals bracket, and that truck will be our 4th contender. So from 4 trucks, we'll get 2, and then of course, we'll bring those 2 trucks to the line one more time as we crown our JCB Stevenson Monster Truck Racing Champion right here in Potomac Speedway. But you know, I got a question for you guys. Who here likes donuts? Anybody? Anybody like donuts? Yeah, I see some hands up there. Okay. I love donuts, okay? I'm a New Yorker. I love donuts, man. The glazed donuts, I had one of those earlier. Thank you, Kinsley, for that. I had a frosted, the frosted ones are really good. The Boston cream ones are my favorite, though. Those are really good. But here's the thing, Mechanics Bill. I'm not talking about those donuts. No. I'm talking about the donuts where you get in your monster truck and you spin, spin, spin as fast as you can. Who wants to see that happen? Alright, well that's going to be our 3rd contest of the day, is our monster truck donut competition, where each one of us come on here and get the chance to spin that truck as fast, as long, and as crazy as possible. Now don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's all scored by you, the monster advance here. Whichever driver you think had the craziest, gnarliest, most awesome donut will go home today with the donut championship. And I know what you really came to see. What they came to do. Who wants to see some monster truck freestyle? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, freestyle is my absolute favorite competition. And, you know, people ask me, I was like, Corbin, what's the big deal about freestyle, man? Why is it your favorite? What's the big whoop about freestyle? I'll tell you. Each driver comes out here one at a time, and it's no rules, no time limit, anything goes. These drivers can come out here and do literally whatever tricks they want on this track. But here's the catch. It's all scored and judged by you, the monster truck fans. And here's why we keep track of who wins each competition, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers are all after one thing, and that's that big overall event championship. The driver who racks up the most wins today, or racks up the most points today, will go home as the Renegade overall event champion. It's all going down right here for the first time ever here at Potomac Speedway. But before it does, I know Bert up there is ready. I know I'm ready. Mechanics, so I got one final question. Who's ready for Renegade Monster Truck?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're about to experience carnage, insanity, destruction, and all-out mayhem like you've never seen before. Prepare to feel the ground shake as massive 10,000-pound, 1,500 horsepower fire-breathing machines of destruction come to life. The best drivers on the planet. Massive mechanical monsters. All about to unleash pure chaos. Gravity will be defied. History will be made. Champions will be crowned. And thundering power will be on full display. The louder you get, the bigger they go. Now, the time has come. Raise the checker flags. Put on your monster mugs. And get ready. Because it's time to meet the
Introducing to you your monster truck competitors. The first timers I want you to today are your race, towing and recovery mini monster truck machines. The first driver comes to us out of Tappahannock, Virginia. One of the wildest girls you're ever gonna see on a racetrack. She's crazy, she's gnarly, she's Kinsley and Lady And sitting right in front of Kinsley is her trusted teammate. In her first full season of monster truck competition, and she is rocking the house everywhere she's gone. From Lancaster, Pennsylvania, she's pretty, she's wicked, she's Ellen and pretty And rounding out the field for your wings, swing and recovery mini monster truck series. The 14-year-old young man who's been stinging the competition since the day he was born. Rocking the house, rocking his summon for his 15th anniversary celebration. From Lancaster, Pennsylvania, make some noise for Garrett and Infinity Stringer! Ladies are cool, but I gotta know, who wants me your monster trucks? We're gonna start with that red line oil dinosaur of destruction. Rocking the house from Team Throttle Monster, the dude who hails from Liberty City, Texas. Rocking it for the first time here in the home of the High Banks. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Preston Collins Jurassic Attack! It's catching on the walls, and the guns are in the halls. It cuts away. Oh, but you know, we just had to bring two dinosaurs here to the High Banks here for the Potomac Speedway. We did just that with that big, bad, blue Team Throttle Monster Dinosaur of Destruction. The dude who hails from the great state of South Carolina. He's been rocking and running over 20 monsters for today. He's come running with one of the hardest charging Team Throttle Monster machines on the planet. Make some noise for Preston Perez Velociraptor! We had to bring a couple of hometown boys, and this guy just so happens to be one of them. Bringing the storm to the banks here this afternoon. Romping and stomping for the fans in the stands from Hagerstown, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steven Thompson, Rapid Force.
Wait, I forgot something. We have two Maryland natives in the house here. This guy on the far side of the track over here on the end of turn number 1 with that brand new body. The same crazy funny car body style. This guy was one of the big overall event champions last season, and today he's looking to get another one right here in the greatest home state. From right down the road in Hagerstown, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for R.J. Turner in War Record!
And now, let's go down to the other side of our front stretch here over on turn number 4 with one of the coolest looking monster trucks on the track today. That old school 4-body style who's been rocking the house all year long. The dude who hails from Fairfax, Virginia. Old school fans, new school fans, get on your feet for Cliff Battle, Virginia Giant! And last, but certainly not least, a young gun who at 18 years old has won more overall event championships 2 years ago than any other driver on this series. Last year, he was the Beast of Wildwood Beach. And this year, he celebrates his 15th anniversary of competition here today. He hails from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for Send It CJ number 2 and then JCB Stevenson, Stinger Monster Truck fans, let's hear it for your Renegade Monster Truck competitors!
All right, Monster Truck fans, our first competition is going to be our 2-wheel skills competition. I would much rather, I know I can look at these trucks all day, but I don't know about you, I would much rather see these trucks flying through the air getting crazy out here. What do you think, man?
I don't know. I'm kind of ready. What do you think here, Potomac Speedway? Are you guys ready? I don't know, Corbin. I don't know if they're ready.
Well, you know what? Let's test them out real quick. Let's have them determine when we start our monster truck. Here's what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna start at 10. You can say 9, dude, and then all these awesome people here in Potomac Speedway can count us down, and then all of us together can say what they always say every weekend here at Potomac Speedway. We're gonna say, Renegades, start your engines. How's about that? Can we do that?
I think we can do that. What do you guys think?
I think they're in. So here we go. Let's do this thing together. Potomac Speedway. 10,
9.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
the Velociraptor fans. Who says it should be the Virginia Giant? Who says it should be Jurassic Attack? Who says it should be Stinger Unleashed?
And who says it should be War Wizard?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Stinger Unleashed!
JCB Stinger Unleashed this weekend. CJ Ratu. Corbin, it's all yours, my friend.
Well, thank you, Bert. Here it is, CJ Ratu and Stinger Unleashed. CJ, you just defied every law of gravity my physics teacher ever taught me, dude. What goes through your head when you put that truck on the two front tires, man? Well, I never took physics class, so I don't even know what that is. I'm just out here having fun, you know. We weren't expecting this big of a sound. You guys showed up, showed out. You're loud, you're awesome, you're rowdy. And if you guys keep that energy going, you best believe we are too. This is an amazing track. It's a beautiful day. The louder you get, the bigger we're gonna go. Racing's gonna be fast, donuts is gonna be crazy, but I'm out here to freestyle and tear some stuff up. Are you guys having fun? Well, there you go. CJ, congratulations, man. Monster Truck fans, one more time. Let's hear it for CJ Ratu and the JCB Stevenson Stinger Unleashed. should be Stinger Unleashed? Who says it should be the Virginia Giant? Who says it should be Velociraptor? Who says it should be Hurricane Force? Who says it should be War Wizard? Monster Truck fans, your donut competition winner is War Wizard! Store Tumblers at 3 Knots Road in Mechanicsville. You can check out 240-234-34. This one for Jason Hughes and JCB Racing. Well, like Gerber saying, here we go, Potomac Speedway. Who thinks Virginia Giant to win? Who thinks the rest of the class is to win? All about the whole shot here, Corbin. Who can get it going first? Absolutely, this engine ready. against the young gun who is currently on his 15th anniversary tour. Now he's from romping with the Renegades. Ladies and gentlemen, from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, this is Send It CJ Ratu and the JCB Stevenson Stinger on me! Two good friends going out of here. So Corbin Hurley's going to go down there and get a word with your winner in this season, JCB Stinger only, CJ Ratu. As we await the arrival, thank you, Bert. I'm down here on the front stretch as we wait. He can hear you, ladies and gentlemen, Stinger only! CJ, congratulations, dude. So far, you're 2 for 2, man. You took 2-wheel skills and racing. Congratulations, man. 2 for 2. Your first time at Potomac Speedway. How cool is it, man?
Man, it's absolutely awesome going round for round. That truck is absolutely a beast. That was my best friend Preston in Jurassic Attack, so to get to the finals against him and take the win, it was awesome, of actual rivalry. We're out here having fun. I couldn't do it without Stevenson Equipment, ATI, 717 Wrap. Nick and Ethan back there in the pits keeping this truck dialed in at 100%. We got mini trucks, and then there's one competition left, and that's what I came here to do and burn it down in freestyle.
Well, there you go. CJ cannot wait to see you rock the house. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for CJ Ratu and the JCB Stevenson Stinger Unleashed. See it now. See that.
We do apologize for the dust, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, who thinks it should be Velociraptor? Who says it should be Stinger Unleashed? Dude, some Stinger fans, alright. Who thinks it should be War Wizard? And who says it should be Jurassic Attack? So, your freestyle winner and overall event winner is Stinger Unleashed!
Corbin, we'll go down and get a word with our champion here, driver of the Stevenson JCP Stater Unleashed, CJ number 2.
Thanks, Bert. I'm down here with the champ himself. As John Cena says it, the champ is here. CJ, congratulations, dude. Freestyle, wheelies, racing, and now, dude, you got the overall event championship here, Mechanicsville. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, it feels awesome. That's 3 in a row now. I'm just out here having as much fun as I possibly can. Each and every single one of these drivers gives me a run for my money. It's awesome to come out on top, but we couldn't do it without each and one of you coming out, supporting all of us. Make sure you go up there in the autograph line. We'll be up there until each and every one of you leaves. Buy some merch, even if it's not mine. Support all these drivers back here. You guys are the ones that make it happen. Stevenson, ATI 717, Wayne's Towing, Schroeder Torsion Bars. I love all of you. Nick, Ethan, thank you. My dad for that awesome truck. We'll see you tonight.
Well, there you go. CJ, congratulations, man. The overall net champion monster of